What up, everybody? Welcome back. This is episode 2 of season 3 of the Dawg Money Podcast. Oh, man, play the intro.
Reincarnated, I was stargazing. Life goes on, I need her, my babies. Woke up looking for the broccoli. High key, keep a horn on me, that could my seat. IP, ownership, the blueprint is by me. Mr. Get Off, I get off at my feet. By me. By me.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back. This is season 3, episode 2 of the Dawg Money Podcast. I'll go by Money Marv, aka the Magnanimous. I'm sitting here with my boy Big Chubbs.
My dog bark is gone today, but
Cause you sick. We got Drewski on the ones and twos. What it do, man?
Hey man, bless, highly flavored,
Yeah, we back.
and we back.
How was your holiday weekend, my boy?
It was real chill, brother. I went to the Circa. Forgot about that. We went to the Circa. Was able to get to the pool, go watch some games. It's crazy up there, charging even more this year to sit in the sports book. So the pool it was early.
I don't blame them, though, man.
I mean, everybody was here, so it made sense.
Some folks paid that fee.
They paid that fee, but not me.
Look.
I was already staying up there, so I might as well go use that free food that I paid for already.
We had a good time, though.
But it was a good time.
Yes, sir.
Made a little money.
Yes,
A great start to my betting season, I shall say. So we stay in discipline. How was your weekend, my boy?
The weekend was solid, man. Kicked it with you at the Circa. Actually, I did a lot this weekend.
It was a long weekend.
I did more than I really wanted to because I really said I was just going to do the Circa. I was going to sit my ass in the house all weekend.
But
I ain't get no sleep. Made a few dollars.
that's what counts.
I spent a few dollars today, so
I mean,
we back even.
Hey, you made the money to spend the money. That's all that matters.
I'm never betting on Wyoming again. Oh my God, did they fuck the dog on that one?
It might as
Did they
well.
screw the pooch? I'm sorry.
You might as well say Florida State is done, so.
Oh, Florida State, yeah, I'm done with that, bro.
Remember my DJU take?
Yeah.
What was that, season 1?
Yes.
We gotta find that and put that back up
We
because
gonna
it
post
stands.
it. We
It
gonna post
stands today.
Yeah,
That
bro.
stands today.
He
Yes, sir.
just signed an NIL deal with a waste management team. He'll be the brand ambassador for trash.
Trash.
You know what pissed me off the most about Florida State? I know we're switching over to NFL full time on this podcast, but you guys did all that bitching and crying after y'all didn't make the playoffs for obvious reasons.
You bring back some guys.
You bring back some guys, however,
You did lose some guys.
However, you ended the season on a worse note,
The worst
and
one.
then you start the season off
You just
0-2 in week 1.
You started where you finished.
Bro,
Nothing changed.
nothing changed, man. Y'all did all that bitching, crying, saying y'all was supposed to be there, and 3 games, bro. Y'all 0-3 since y'all lost y'all quarterback last year.
Hey,
I don't feel bad for y'all. I feel bad for everybody who put their money on y'all.
yeah, I was one of them on that first week.
I didn't.
And not even.
I just smelled it
Not
coming.
even. And the thing is, it wasn't even the points. I didn't believe in the points. I just took a money line.
Yeah,
That was crazy in itself. But we know who not to bet. We getting going into it, or you had a question for me?
Oh man, now let's get right into it, man. I'm
Okay,
excited about what we got going on.
Well, let's get
today.
into it. We're gonna discuss the NFC. If I sound a little crazy, my sinuses is going wild today. We're gonna discuss the NFC this episode, just to finish off on the divisions, our expectations, and then we're gonna flow over into the games. We do have games starting this Thursday, which we will be giving one of our games for some of our plays for this weekend early. So stay tuned. That'll be down in the episode. As far as the NFC East, we're going to go ahead and roll over first to the Eagles. What is your expectation of this team, how they're currently constructed, and can they get over the hump?
Honestly, man, I think this roster looked great on paper.
Okay.
The roster looked great on paper last year too, and they were 10-1 until they went to their slump.
Yes.
So they need to figure out what it was. 'Cause I think that was more of a mental or a chemistry thing because y'all got the people.
Do you think it was something going on between the coach and
It had to have been
and
something
Jalen Hurts?
going on within the locker room.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that you clicking every day.
And then out of nowhere.
Granted, all season they were struggling.
Yeah.
Like, they were struggling to pull out those wins, those first 10 wins. And once they finally hit that losing streak, bro, that shit just kind of sunk in and stuck with them to the end of the season.
Yeah.
However, my thing is, if they haven't fixed those problems, we're going to see it happen all over again, maybe in reverse. Starting off bad, hoping that it can get better.
So what is your expectations?
I honestly feel like that the Eagles might win our division, bro, if I'm being real with you.
Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, Commanders, and we're going to flow over to the Giants. I also think that the Eagles are going to win our division. We'll get there. Giants, what are your thoughts on the Giants?
My only thought for the Giants, man, Daniel Jones needs to get his shit together, dog.
Do you think he finishes the season as the starting quarterback, number one? And number two, if he does not finish the season as the starting quarterback, do you think that spells the end of the coach's term as well?
Well, your first question is actually the answer for your first question is my bold prediction.
Okay.
It's my bold prediction for the division. But my thing is, I don't think that he will finish the season out.
Okay.
In order for him to have a future with the Giants, he needs to have a season like he had like 2 years ago.
Do you see that happening?
I don't see it happening because they let the best thing smoke and walk up out of there and go to Philly.
Yeah.
I mean, Malik Neighbors, that was a good draft pick, but if you don't have the personnel up front to block for your quarterback,
Yep.
if you don't got the running game to be a decoy for your quarterback,
Yep.
there's no way your quarterback is going to get that ball to that number one wide receiver y'all about to waste a whole bunch of money on.
And I feel bad for I don't know if I would say feel bad. I would say I caution people that's drafting Malik Neighbors because as much as he's a great talent, and this is fantasy-wise, as much as he's a great talent, and I absolutely think he will get his during the season at some point. But who do you have opposite of him that's going opposite or in the backfield that's going to threaten you enough to make you say, all right, we're going to take all of our attention off of you for this play and get you there? Do you see that?
Is the quarterback good enough to make a defense to want to even like think about all that? I would just play my regular defense that I would have like
a base?
Yeah, a base defense, bro. That's how sorry I think Daniel Jones. And I used to speak highly of Daniel Jones because Daniel Jones has some flashy moments.
And I think that's what I think that's part of the problem is with a lot of these quarterbacks is that they invest in the flashy moments, but they don't really. And I think it depends on the name and who they are associated with as well.
You know what the common denominator for all of Daniel Jones' flashy moments was?
What?
Saquon Barkley, bro.
Yes. Yes.
He was the common denominator for everything positive that happened with the Giants.
And he's no longer in your backfield.
He's never healthy.
Do you think he'll stay healthy? Going back to the Eagles, do you think he'll stay healthy?
Prediction. I don't know. It's hard to say because he's so injury prone.
Okay.
In his career, he's probably finished 3 seasons healthy?
Okay. All right.
He been in the league 6 years?
I thought it maybe 7.
Maybe 7 years?
Same draft as
he finished last year healthy.
Healthy.
Still had an injury though.
Yeah.
He had a season-ending injury the year before. His best season was the year that they got Daniel Jones paid.
Right.
And they let him walk out the door. I understand his frustrations. And I get why he wanted to leave, but
I almost feel like he will finish this season healthy.
I hope he finishes the season healthy.
I mean, but that is to be seen, you know.
Yeah.
All right, so since we covered the Giants, now we're looking at the Commanders. Your thoughts on the Commanders?
I have no idea what to expect
no
from
idea.
the Commanders. They did a complete rebuild.
Yes.
Brand new coach, brand new QB.
Not new to us, coach-wise.
Brand new coach to the franchise.
Yes, absolutely.
I love that coach.
I'm kind of sad he's gone.
I am kind of upset that he's gone.
Yeah.
However, I hope whatever he had in Atlanta, he brings that shit to Washington.
As long as he can. Oh, you talking about are you
whatever bad juju that he had?
because it was a lot of good and down.
Whatever bad juju that he had in Atlanta, I hope he bring it to Washington.
Be Pacific. What they say?
Just don't wait till you
specific.
get to the Super Bowl to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, we don't need to get that far in there. I agree with you. I think the most intriguing play will be to me is of course Jaden Daniels. He seems to have all the intangibles. Mm-hmm. He is also a veteran, if you will, walking into it as far as years played in college. So he has a little bit more background, a little bit more feel, which is probably why it seems like he could toss the rock a little bit during the preseason. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think that spells good for Scary Terry. I mean, he's got to get the touches now, right?
He has to.
You got rid of your opposite guy, sent him to Philly, and Dotson, who you just drafted,
Crazy,
2 years
right?
ago?
Crazy, right?
So who you would have thought that Ayuk was coming in, but who do you think?
I think that's what they were banking on.
That's
because they showed
that was a terrible move.
They
If so,
was baiting everybody, bro. Every time you see Brandon Ayuk do an interview with somebody,
Washington.
JD was there.
Washington.
He was either there or he was on the phone.
What if it come out that that's what it was?
Bro, that was supposed to be the play. I'm not stupid.
Man, that's crazy.
But you know what I am? I'm looking forward to seeing how they make that RPO work with him and Austin Eckler.
Yes.
I think Austin Eckler going to get a lot of work that they was just trying to keep him from doing in Los Angeles.
I do feel like in the backfield,
because he was
Brian,
definitely a touchdown machine.
Absolutely. And I do think that Eckler is in more so the twilight years of his career. So I will say that I feel like he
need to get it now.
I don't know if he's going to be the lead back though, because Brian has been showing some things while he's been in camp, catching wise and all. So we'll see how that works out. We'll go now down to the Cowboys. Your thoughts on our team?
Fucking curl.
No, for real.
I gave a bold prediction about the Cowboys last episode.
Yes.
I'll repeat that. I don't think Dak will be extended. I believe he'll play out his contract. And I believe he'll just be a free agent sometime next year. Hopefully, or not hopefully, maybe he'll end up in Las Vegas, be a quarterback for the Raiders or something. I don't know. But I hate to say it, man. I'd rather see him go.
Just to start a whole rebuild?
This is me as a fan at this point. I got nothing bad to say about Dak during the season. In the playoffs, the whole team pisses me off, not just Dak Prescott.
Every time.
You know what I'm saying? But I just feel like just being a quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys, you get more scrutiny than everybody else.
Absolutely.
You can do the exact same thing as the next man
Which
up,
he has.
Which he has on multiple occasions.
Absolutely.
And he's gotten the short end of the stick.
Yeah.
You know, the media going to jump on him. The fans going to jump on him. The players' parents going to jump on him. You seen what CeeDee Lamb mama said about him. Don't forget the fact that Dak Prescott is the reason why your son is getting all this attention right now.
Why he getting paid.
He's the reason why your son getting paid. You better thank that man.
Thank that man.
But, that's a conversation for another day. That's my bold prediction for the Cowboys. I do expect us to have another good defense.
Yes.
I don't see nothing coming out of the backfield because we got
Dalvin
Zeke.
Cook.
We got Zeke and Dalvin Cook.
Twilight.
Yeah, I'm not too excited about that. So if they can make that work, I'll be excited.
I'm gonna be real with you. I think out of this room, you got Brandon Cooks, you got CeeDee Lamb. I feel like on the offensive wise, passing wise, it's gonna be some of the same. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're gonna see who's gonna get the touches. I do feel like it'll shift. This year is gonna be CeeDee, and then your secondary target is gonna be Jake Ferguson because that's who. Dak loves a good tight end. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Pause.
So lucky I forgot the flag. That was crazy. But who don't love a good tight end? Who don't love a good tight end?
But you get where I'm going with that. Yeah, we'll go home and roll over to the north. Let's talk about the Chicago Bears. Before we get to your prediction or your thoughts on that, what I will say is it's been crazy to watch Hard Knocks. I'm going to be real with you. Watching Hard Knocks made me a believer in them. I like this team, and I hope that they do good for the sake of, I like Caleb Williams. I had arguments for him last season, the season before.
He was big on Caleb last year, bro.
But I feel like this team, if they can put together great packages for everybody to eat, this team, you literally put Caleb Williams in the same situation, if not better, than you did C.J. Stroud.
C.J. Stroud. That's exactly what I was about to say. They mirrored that that little transaction that they had in Houston, and they got him some veteran wide receivers, and they got him a fresh rookie, Rome Odunze,
who he can grow with.
Yeah,
and Rome is nice, and
Rome
from here.
is nice, and he from the hometown. So I think that this might be one of the most exciting divisions of the league right now.
I agree.
Because as of right now, we really don't know who should be the division leader. I have my thoughts, but like it's just gonna be exciting to watch. It sucks that the Justin Jefferson got to deal with Sam Darnold all year, but
so we're gonna roll over to the
we
Vikings.
might as well go to the Vikings.
Sam Darnold. It was. What do you feel like that was just a? Do you think Sam Darnold would have started over JJ?
Over who?
McCarthy.
Oh, I believe so. Yeah, but I think that they would have been dumb enough to start JJ and end the season with Sam because we see it all the time, bro.
Right.
But like either way, bro, I just feel bad for Justin Jefferson because either way, like
either way, Justin gonna get his.
he has to.
I think he has one of those DeAndre Hopkins. put me in the back. Put me on that slot or wherever you're gonna put me.
Man, just throw
with
me the ball,
anybody
I'll
in the
make it
Texans and just here's my hand. I'm just up
Off the line
I'm
of
open.
scrimmage.
just get it to me. You know what I
I
mean?
feel bad for JJ. He got his money though, so
Hey,
they
absolutely.
can't expect him to produce if they can't expect anybody to throw it to him.
And I think the Vikings to me are out of this conversation just simply because now they have Jefferson. They're going to be looking to kind of retool.
And isn't Hawkinson starting the season hurt?
Yes, he's on the IR for I think the first 4 weeks.
I know it.
So you got to get it to JJ.
Who running the ball?
Aaron Jones.
I ain't gonna say nothing because that nigga.
He's still capable.
Yeah, he ran up and down our throats last year.
Every year.
I didn't know he was ball-headed at the top.
Every year. Me neither.
Bro, that's
year.
why he always got a little.
That's why he got that do-rag, that bandana.
I didn't know he was missing his top, bro. That's crazy.
Let's roll to the Packers. Your thoughts on the Packers? Big pickup.
Yeah, Josh Jacobs was a great acquisition, dog.
Big.
Because fresh legs. He's still hungry because he ain't got the money he want yet.
Still hungry.
He still won the Super Bowl. He's big about getting the championship. Then you also have a growing offense, bro.
Yes.
Young quarterback, young wide receivers that's gonna mesh together.
They still have room to really, if they really wanted to, because they have a lot of rookie contracts. They can go get anybody.
They can go get Devontae back, make it work.
Man. So
I'd
where
be
do you
upset if that happened though?
So what I will say with the Packers too, though, to me, Christian Watson is a good talent. Romeo Doubs, good talent. I feel like the X factor in that wide receiver room is Wicks.
Yeah.
At some point, Christian usually gets hurt. He already still got a tweaked hamstring. They said that his hamstring is one side is a lot stronger than the other. So that only spells like at some point he gonna be sitting.
Right.
Dontavian Wicks is so talented, and honestly, bro. I really think that at some point in this season, he becomes the guy for them. And from there, it's just a wrap.
And what week does it happen?
Give me by week 4.
All right, I'll give you 4
Week 4.
weeks. I ain't making no bet.
No bets yet. No bets yet.
Season ain't even started.
No bets yet.
Trying to get him
we'll roll over to the Lions. What do you think about the Lions?
I do not think that the Lions will have the success that they had last season.
So
I'm not gonna call it a fluke though. I'm just gonna say this division is growing, bro.
Yeah.
It's getting more competitive. And they still struggled in their division.
Yeah.
Granted, they won the games that they won, but none of them was blowouts.
I will say the same. I was hesitant. Honestly, I was up in the air. To me, out of the 3, I feel like the Bears are a lot better and could be your Texans type of team. The Packers absolutely show what they did last year. Works. You sit a guy, you let him grow behind a great guy, you bring him up like we always talk about.
That should be the template for a lot of more rookies than it has been.
We've been saying that from the jump. You know what I mean? And it really should be that way. Fortunately, they are in the best position because
off the top of your head, think of 10 quarterbacks that came out the gate and was solid all the way through up until this point.
Dak Prescott.
That's one. C.J.
Stroud so far. C.J. Stroud. 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 So far. C.J Kirk Cousins? Would you count that?
Nah, he had to battle with RG3.
But I mean, once he got started.
No, but you
mean like out the gate? Okay.
Out of the draft, right to the field.
Frick. You counting the old heads, or are we not counting the old heads?
Just the past decade.
Lamar Jackson.
Yeah.
Who else we got?
Can't really say Herbert.
You know how my thoughts. I mean, you can say Herbert. You can.
Why?
Some people can say Herbert.
How many playoff wins?
But I won't say Herbert.
Appearances?
I won't say Herbert.
Because
that's my own thoughts on it.
They judge Dak by the playoffs. We judging him by the playoffs too.
But if I'm gonna go Dak, I'm gonna say Herbert too. Number wise,
I'm not gonna say
solid. Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts sat a year.
Dang, he did, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I guess nobody.
Not
many.
He started. He played his rookie year. He didn't start the season.
So if we're going based off of that, I won't say too many people there.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Dak, CJ, Lamar.
So we said the Lions. Who do you have winning this division?
Oh man, bro, I think the Packers. Bro.
I was up in the air between. I feel like the Packers, the Lions, the Bears. However, I feel like it's more so leaning to the Packers and the Lions. But then I'm like, I don't think the Lions. I think like you. I don't think the Lions can replicate what they did last year.
We can't expect them to do that because we ain't never seen them do that.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't expect y'all to do it twice.
That's my thoughts. That's my same exact thoughts. So I also rode with the Packers on that. We're going to keep going down to the South. We got the Bucks. Baker Mayfield, Mike Evans, Mr. 1000.
I'm going to pay not that much attention to this division, bro.
Who do you think wins this division?
I do think the Bucks win this division.
Okay, same.
But I would not be surprised if the Falcons won.
Same.
Falcons are so tricky, bro. Like, you think they gonna got nothing up their sleeve. Here come this great defense out of nowhere. Just balling. And then the very next week they give up 30.
And I like how we just shifted all the way from the Bucks to the Falcons. But if Kirk Cousins comes out and is able to do things like he was before, that's a solid squad.
He got the
and
weapons,
even if he don't, Michael Penix is an older guy.
Yeah.
He's an older.
But can they put it together?
I
know right now that Baker Mayfield got his offense. You know, he got a grasp of his offense right now.
Yes.
Him and Mike Evans are kind of on the same page.
Chris Godwin
on the same page. Who run the ball out there?
White. Rashid.
He's still there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I feel like they can win some ball games. As far as the competition within this division, I think it's gonna have to go to the Bucks.
Saints. Thoughts on the Saints?
Derek Carr's still there.
Thoughts on the Panthers? They're young.
Bryce too little, man.
They're young. He gonna have to put some weight on them.
But I was also questioning, like, was he really just NFL ready coming out of college? I said
the line wasn't that good.
I said last year he probably should just sit.
He really didn't have that many weapons.
He didn't, and still don't.
I mean, I would
still
agree.
Don't.
Deontay Johnson about to get a whole lot of touches, and you know I can't stand that, man.
Yeah, let's hope he make it through the end of the season.
If he can catch them all, like
right,
man.
So, oh yeah, you do hate him.
If he can, and I drafted him on one of my leagues
again. You ain't gonna learn.
I'm not gonna learn that.
Never gonna
it
learn.
was way at the bottom, and I was like, well, he there. Yeah. We might as well just get him.
You could have just got 2 kickers, nigga.
He was there. I was like, he gonna get the touches, so it don't even matter. Let's roll over to the West. We got the Rams, Seahawks, 49ers, Cardinals. Let's go with the Rams first.
Man, Rams are tough. I think the same thing I felt about them last year. As long as they're healthy, you got to worry about them.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's been like that for a while now.
Do you think Puka Nacua repeats or surpass what he did last year?
I think Puka Nacua is going to be consistent.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at him to be like the star wide receiver because he was that because the star wide receiver was gone.
But do you think the star wide receiver returns to form? I mean, if you really go over Cooper Kupp's tenure,
Cooper Kupp,
he had 2 really great years. One really great year.
He got to be healthy and have a bad year before I write him off.
So, do you think you got 1,500 receiver out of both of them? Can Matt Stafford still carry that?
Nah, you're gonna get 1,000 out of one of them.
And 1,005 out of the other?
You don't get 1,000 out of Cooper Kupp, bro.
Okay.
I've seen Cooper Kupp do some amazing things, bro.
Who would you draft? Cooper or Puka?
I'm drafting Cooper.
Really?
Yeah, today.
Today?
Yeah, Cooper.
Okay. Seahawks. Geno Smith.
Black quarterback.
New coach. Pete Carroll gone.
Pete Carroll gone. What
do you expect?
Same situation from the Commanders, bro. It's a brand new system.
You don't know.
We know what we can get out of Geno.
We know what we can get out of Metcalf.
We know what we can get out of Kenneth. We don't know what to expect out of that defense. We don't know what to expect out of special teams, especially bringing on this new kickoff shit.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it now. After watching it over and over a few times,
we'll see. I'm still not sold totally.
I don't think it's terrible. I hate the fact that the aspect of this element of surprise is gone.
Yeah.
When it comes to onside
kicks. I think that's stupid.
I hate that.
Yeah,
I hate that I have to announce it.
I think that's stupid.
But in order to comply with the rules, you can't move to that ball touch. So what's the point of having the element of surprise when you kind of just setting them up for failure anyway? So
yeah, absolutely.
It is what it is.
49ers. Much of the same.
Oh, shit, you see
Trent
they
Williams
just signed Trent today.
Trent finally getting his money.
Finally.
That was the smartest move they ever made this offseason.
Yeah, just let him rest until right before the season started. You know the boy going to come out here ready to go.
He working.
And he knew he was going to get paid.
So, do you see much of the same? Repeat? What do you see?
I feel like everybody's kind of getting hip. They're going to get hip to what they got going on out there. Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a lot of pressure put on Brock, bro.
Yeah.
Especially if they run across a team that can get to him.
Yeah.
So if you run across a team that can put some pressure on that quarterback, I think we're going to see Brock Purdy struggle because we saw what Baltimore did to them.
Honestly, I think
we see what Cleveland did to them last year.
And speaking of that, the recipe is stop Christian McCaffrey. You can't stop him. The recipe is to limit him, very much so. Limit him getting to the outside.
Limit him without having to put so many people in the box.
Yeah, limit him from getting to the outside. And once you limit him, now you force Brock Purdy to drop back.
Yeah.
And he makes mistakes. He'll show you.
He makes mistakes when he leave that pocket.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he can't make a play, but you put him on ropes or you put him on skates and he gonna slip, bro.
Absolutely. What I will say
I
is...
do think the 49ers win that division, though.
Okay. Cardinals.
I ain't worried about the Cardinals.
I'm going to be real with you. Kyler Murray, Marvin Harrison. The Cardinals surprised me a lot last year.
Uh-huh.
And
because
I won't
they beat us?
No. They beat a couple of people at the top. But they surprised me more so last year.
At quarterback at that time, too, though. What's this little smart dude name? The last astronaut.
Oh.
Where is he at right now?
Lil Bill? I can't think.
Little Bill is crazy.
I can't think of it. He always. Come on, bro. I'm over here trying to give you good content.
Funny. Little Bill.
I always
is crazy.
think of Little Bill when I see him. But yes, I know who you're talking about.
Oh my God, that's funny, dog.
Hey.
Oh my God.
But Cardinals, I think they'll be sneaky. But I do see the 49ers doing this much of the same, running the division.
I feel bad that Marvin Harrison really has to start his career in Arizona.
I don't.
I don't know, bro.
I think Kyler Murray is absolutely going to get him the ball. And I think that he's
not
going
to
to
have a choice.
I like this squad. I can see this squad. I'm going to go on a limb and say they finished second in their division.
They're going to have to show me.
I'm going to go on a limb and say they finished second.
I'm going to say last place.
Last place?
I'll take that bet.
What you want to bet?
They either come in last or they come in second.
What are we betting?
What you want?
Let me think about that.
All right, bet.
Pause.
Nigga, I know what I want. I want a steak dinner.
Steak dinner from where?
Barry's Steakhouse.
Nah, that's a little too rich for me.
Okay. Poppy steak.
Barry's ain't really that great. Like always. Sometimes.
I mean, we can always
let's try somewhere different.
We can always go to STK, bro.
I mean, you're gonna be paying me, but cool.
All right, fuck it. Now remember, for me to win, they have to be in last place.
And for me to win, they have to be in
second.
Second. Okay. Got
First and third, it's a void.
Got it. Make
we'll
sure
just
you,
take, we'll
make
just
sure
take
you
Drew
hold
out.
this.
First and third, we'll just take Drew out.
Okay. Got
And
it.
he pay for everything.
He paid for us. Okay. We got it.
One of us will drive.
We got it. All right, so we're gonna roll over to what we've been really waiting for is week one. Week one is almost here, and that is in 2 days. We're recording on Tuesday.
Actually, the day that this episode is going to be released is going to be game day.
Yeah, so look out for that pick. We might have one on the Instagram or something like that. So go back if you already listened. Go back, check it out. If you forgot, go back and check it out. Thursday night football starts it off. Ravens at Chiefs, -3. What's your thoughts on this, my boy?
I'm not going to give you my pick just yet.
Okay.
I expect a high-scoring game. Even though both of these teams have good defenses, it'll probably be like a low-scoring first half, high-scoring second half. I kind of expect what we saw to happen in the AFC Championship game to happen all over again.
Okay.
I do think that the Chiefs mess around and win this ball game, only because they lost the season opener last year versus Lions. And that's the only reason why I'm finna go that route.
Okay. So we're gonna get a chance to see Derrick Henry.
And the Chiefs are favored by 3.
3.
Or
Yeah,
did
right now.
Did it move right
Nah,
now?
right now it's 3.
Okay.
Right now it's still 3. We got. What we got?
I do got a couple prop plays that I might want to throw in there too.
Okay.
You want to hear them or you want to wait?
I want to hear him.
A couple that I liked. Obviously, I want to give me a Derrick Henry anytime touchdown.
Okay.
But I wasn't gonna bring that up. But obviously, I'm gonna do it. I do like this Derrick Henry going over 63.5 rushing,
Okay.
and I did like the over.
Okay.
I like your pick that you had with Xavier Worthy. I'll let you explain what that is too.
Okay.
But initially, my pick would be Chiefs -3 and the over 46.
So
That's if it stays at 46.
So I'm kind of bullish on Xavier Worthy. I feel like he got a lot of
Speed, nigga.
got to be
Speed,
kidding.
nigga.
I feel like he got a lot of speed, number one, and then on top of that, he also built the chemistry with Patrick Mahomes.
He looked decent
of course,
in
you
the
got
preseason.
Rasheed Rice. We still don't know what his situation. Honestly, I don't think anything comes to his situation until the offseason, like Alvin Kamara.
I know that nigga better stay out of trouble, bro.
He got to.
His offseason, he had a terrible offseason.
He got to.
Not even as an athlete, bro. As a human, like, bro, why you acting like that?
A lot of things that, I mean, he if anything, he really has to grow up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say I like Xavier Worthy. I like Xavier Worthy. I feel like 44.5 is good.
Oh yeah.
I think you can ladder that up to 70. To be honest with you, my other pick I would say would be
Oh, Isaiah Likely.
Isaiah Likely. On the opposite side, we're talking about.
I'd be so iffy betting like on him when Mark Andrews is healthy. Is he healthy?
Mark Andrews is healthy. However, with Mark Andrews, you're talking about a guy that, he did have an accident.
They running double
but
tight all year.
You saw what he did. You saw what Isaiah Likely did last year. He showed you that he has the speed and elusiveness of a wide receiver. So
we just
I feel
never
like,
saw it with Mark Andrews.
Yeah, I feel like you gotta kind of go with that. You know what I mean?
My take on that is, when I think about them both being healthy on the field, I automatically think about Gronk and Aaron Hernandez.
Yes. So in that
They were
in that
smart enough to
situation,
make that work because that was two great tight ends.
in that situation,
Pause.
I feel like you kind of win. You know what I mean? But 15.5 yards, to me, that's easy. That's one catch for him.
Easy, yeah.
That's one catch for him.
They offensive coordinators got to take advantage of opportunities, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, I'm still pissed off at what happened in the AFC Championship game. Like, bro, you completely forgot your playbook at home?
Hey,
Like, come on, bro.
you never know. You never know with these guys. Now, what I will say is Likely, if you can find it, he's pretty good for 40. So you can give me 40 as a ladder up. And I think that would be a nice play. But base-wise, for sure, 15.5. I love that. That's like one catch for him. And then as far as the Xavier Worthy play, 44.5 right now. I think he can go for at least 70. That's really one of those. You got Rashee Rice, you got Travis Kelce, you got Isaiah Pacheco.
That's 70.
Patrick Mahomes is throwing the ball.
Catch too.
Absolutely, one catch. So give me that 44.5. Lock it in for me. I've already locked it in.
I'm just willing to see how much Xavier Worthy can mirror the old Tyreek Hill. Because the way Tyreek Hill used to take the top off of defense, bro. I
think that'll be exciting.
When I saw that was their draft pick, I said, oh, yeah, they finna go for it. They going for the 3.
All right, so next game. This is a Friday night game. We got the Packers at the Eagles, minus 2.5. I really don't have any.
And they playing in Brazil. Don't forget that.
And they playing in Brazil. I hope none of them I hope none of them get distracted by that booty, because there's probably gonna be a lot of booties out there.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Don't get distracted, guys. You came to do a job.
Stay focused, my brother.
You came to do a job.
That's it.
So you got them at minus 2.5 for the Eagles. Technically, they're the home team. What are your thoughts on this game?
I have a feeling that this is actually going to be a great game.
Okay.
I feel like maybe I'm just excited that football's back.
Yeah.
But hear me out.
I'm hearing you.
Can I just go ahead and throw my pick out there?
Throw it out there.
I'm finna go Packers money line out the gate.
That's not a terrible position.
Even after saying that, I think that the Eagles are gonna win our division. Betting against them out the gate is kind of crazy, but hey, man, they be like that.
So I got a question. If we thinking about distraction, right? You going to Brazil?
I'm distracted already.
Which team do you think is going to be distracted more, the Packers or the Eagles?
There's a lot of brothers on the Eagles team.
And because of that, give me the Packers money line. Because of that, give me the Packers money line. Yeah, Packers money line. Bank it.
And that whole team was in the SEC.
Bank it. Packers money line. Packers money line. AJ Brown, stay on point. Devontae, don't lose yourself.
I gotta stay focused, my brother.
Saquon, get this money. Give me my money. But yeah, give me the Packers money line just because of that.
And there's some decent odds on it, plus 130. You know, I might just straight that, because I didn't see nothing on Friday for college football that I wanted to touch, so I'm definitely just gonna straight bet the Packers.
Okay. I'm gonna go Packers money line just because of that, bro.
How do you feel about the total? I don't expect it to be a high scoring game for some reason.
I can agree.
Now, when I say high scoring game, I mean like 35 points.
I think I can agree.
Because what's the total at right now?
I think I can agree. But come back to me, because honestly, it's too early in the week for me to decide as far as that goes. Who I'm maybe I throw something out there.
And the total's 48.5, by the way.
You might mess around and see that finish at 47.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna take the under. I'm not parlaying it though.
The next game we have, which is a Sunday game, this game honestly could be really interesting. You got the Houston Texans and you have the Colts. Colts are at home +3. What's your thoughts on that game, bro?
Oh, man, I'm excited to see what Houston put together for CJ. They got some acquisitions. They got Joe Mixon out there, Stephon Diggs. You already got Tank Dell out there. You got Nico Collins. Dalton Schultz?
Yeah. I don't think Dalton Schultz is going to get a lot of touch because you got too many other guys.
If anything, that's going to be a decoy deep down the field. Yeah, so with that being said, bro, I'm finna go with the Houston Texans -2.5.
Okay.
Houston Texans. I've been messing it up ever since they came to the NFL. And the odds for that one is -120. I'm excited to see what Anthony Richardson is going to put together this season as well. I spoke very critical of him last season, saying he's going to be one of those quarterbacks that's lost in the system.
Sorry.
But after his injury, he looked pretty good coming back. Mm-hmm. I just want to see how much he developed as a passer. If he hasn't developed much, from his rookie year and also his last year of college. I don't expect much out of them this season. But I'm looking forward to see what he can put together.
I feel like I liked Anthony Richardson last year.
You did. I didn't.
I still like him this year. I also think that Anthony Richardson, I feel like game one, I have to check his Boyd stats, but I feel like game one, I may go ahead and go with his yards over, passing wise.
Okay.
Because fantasy wise, he's been elite when he was in. I mean, he was, he has some good wide receivers out there. You have the threat of Jonathan Taylor, who was healthy, who was bought in, got his money, so he should be good to go. I would say, give me his passing yards. We'll discuss what it is later. Maybe I'll update later, but give me his passing yards.
I can tell you exactly what it's going to be.
And while you're looking that up, we'll go to the last game that we have on docket, and that is the Rams at the Lions. -3.5 in the Lions' favor right now. As of right now, you're looking at a Matt Stafford homegoing in a sense. A Rams team that showed you something last year, minus now they're going to be without their guy on defense, and that is Anthony Richardson, 222.5. Yeah, give me that over. Give me the over. I think he can do it. 222.5. Give me the over. Yes.
You got it, boss.
But going back to the Rams and the Lions, you got Matt Stafford homecoming. Lions, you got Matt Stafford traded for Jared Goff. It's a lot of storylines in that thing.
Yeah, they both going back home.
You know what I mean? St. Brown playing the Rams, who is essentially his home team because he's from Compton.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. I think I would roll the +3.5 if it was today. If it stayed at 3.5, give me the Rams +3.5.
I agree. I think it's going to be a close game. I like the Rams +3.5. I wouldn't. I might even sprinkle something on the Lions money line just to,
Okay.
Because I really feel like it might be a 3-point game. Because when you think about it, they kind of are evenly matched. You got 2 touchdown machines on both sides of the ball.
Okay.
Montgomery, and then you got Kyron Williams, who's back and healthy.
Yeah.
We already know how good the quarterback play can be.
Yes.
And we already know what the passing game is going to look like for both teams.
So, do you think Aaron Donald's presence being gone will allow Jared Goff a little bit more time to get St. Brown the ball?
That's yet to be seen. I want to say, obviously, yes, there's going to be a lot of pressure off his back. But we'll see what the D-line that the Rams present can actually do.
Yeah.
Was it come Sunday? What time is this game?
That game is I want to say that game is the night game. That's the game of the week, that 5:30 game. So That's the night game. That's what we're looking at.
Because I'm going to keep it a buck with you, bro. I'm going to church on Sunday.
Okay.
I might be in service watching this Texans game.
He said I might be in service watching it.
I've been playing on the red zone.
I'm going to be real with you. I'm excited about this weekend. So far, what I will go back and say is Isaiah Likely, 15.5. You can give it to me. I will say that Xavier Worthy, shoot, I might mess around and ladder him up to 100. Definitely taking his base.
At least go to 70, like you said.
I already did 70, so I'm thinking about going up to 100.
Okay, you expected him to go for the jug out the gate.
I think so, bro. I think so. Anytime touchdown in that game, you said you have who?
For the Ravens?
Yeah.
I had Derrick Henry.
Okay. I'm going to give you anytime touchdown.
He got to get a touchdown in his debut.
I'm going to give you anytime touchdown. Zay Flowers. I think it's at +200 right now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think the anytime touchdown, I didn't write it down.
Derrick was 150, 170 when I last saw it today.
Okay, yeah.
So
sound about right.
Yeah. Outside of that, I mean, I think I'm excited. I'm excited about what's about to happen. I'm excited for the season. I'm in plenty of fantasy leagues this year, unfortunately.
Speaking of fantasy,
kind of drafting right now. That's why.
I finally got you to get in the guillotine league, huh?
Hey, so we're going to see what happens.
Yo, so since we talking about it,
Okay.
Last year we had 10 players. This year we got 13. And we figured out a way to make it work that way. The season still ends the way that it's supposed to. Hopefully it ends with me being the winner. And I don't got to send none of y'all no money. Hey, but shout out to everybody in the Guillotine League that's supporting this year. I would name y'all, but I'd rather not. I will name y'all when y'all get cut from the league, though. I hope that neither one of us go first.
To be honest with you, I'm going to be real.
League. I promise I will.
I'm going to be real with you.
Send everybody.
I'm going to be real with you. And I'm going to give you my thoughts on how they were drafting. I felt like they were drafting, a lot of them were drafting for a season.
And not the first 2 games.
Yeah. So I'm interested to see how this plays out. You get what I'm saying?
I'm not going to be judgy because I picked Jamar Chase first overall, bro. Well, not first overall, but that was my first pick.
I absolutely hope he...
I did that with the expectation of him signing his contract this week and getting on the field.
I don't know if he going to do it.
It's not looking too good.
I don't know if he going to do it.
Oh, I hope I survive.
Hey, outside of that, I mean, that's it for us. What you got for the people?
Man, you know, like I say every week, make sure you like, subscribe, comment,
tell a friend,
tell 10,
tell 10,
tell 20,
tell 20.
Yeah, we getting that
dog money. Yeah, if you smell that grass,
turkey hands. We appreciate y'all for tuning in again, and we hope that some of these picks that we gave out work for y'all.
Peace. Give me my money.
See you next week, man. When you smell that grass.